What's good, peoples of DCUO? It's your boy Singer about to bring you some saucy water, might DPS. Let's start off with the white mods. For your weapon, you want Blast Adapter V. It's kind of useless, you're not really going to use your weapons. For your head mod, you want Energized Turret, also kind of useless, but you still get power back from your finisher. For your face piece, there's nothing you can really put there. For your shoulder, there's nothing. For your neck, you want Escalating Might to get a 2% buff of might for 8 seconds. When you use your superpowers, for Berserker, when your life drops below 35%, that's a 10% boost in your damage. Maximum damage for your hands, which is a 2% buff of might damage. And in your waist, there's nothing really goes there. Truthfully, it's kind of stupid not to have any white mods there, but still. For your chest, you want to get Penetrating Strikes, which is an added buff of damage to your already existing damage. For your legs, you want to get Restorative Riptide, because you actually use Riptide quite a bit. For your feet, Tumbling Masters, because you gotta have those happy feet. You know you gotta move around, you don't want to get killed. For your artifacts, you want the Gemma Horos. You're gonna want it for cheese. Your second artifact is gonna be Strategist, also some more cheese. Your third artifact, for the Lamort, even more cheese. So yeah, this is a very cheesy rotation. It has single and multi-target. Let's get to messing with the skill points and the rotation. Your first move is gonna be Tsunami Strikes. You're gonna want to clip Tsunami Strikes into your bubble. As you can see, I'm about to demonstrate bubble to you. It improves your damage by adding an extra tick to your damage for every move that you use. So yeah, you want Depth Charge, which is a plus. It's a really strong burst damage for multi-targets and single. For Riptide, you're gonna use Riptide to reactivate your depth charge, or if not, to reactivate your turret, which is your finisher. And you have turret, which is your, self-explanatory. Cheese damage for the Lamort, basically. You'll go finisher, then Riptide, back into finisher again. And in your last part, you're gonna want to put the Talent Strike. So, for your weapons, you want to get 1 point into your weapon. It doesn't really matter. For your movement, you want to get 1 point in your movement. For iconic powers, you want to get 1 point in super strength. It really doesn't matter. You can put it into dominance if you don't want to. After this, you're gonna want to put your skill points and your stat points into focus superpowers. You're gonna go critical chance, attack, and critical attack damage, and go straight down for might. Every other skill point that you have left over, throw it straight into your dominance, so that your bubble can be a little more tanky and you can actually take damage without having to worry to get knocked out. Now, for this area, you want to replace this ally. You don't want to put Nubia first. You could put another ally. It doesn't really matter who you choose. Just choose wisely. You want Nubia's passive ability, which gives you a 4% buff in might, and if I'm not mistaken, an 8% or 6% buff in precision. Then you're gonna want Cyborg, and then you're gonna want Zoom, if I'm not mistaken. But it's what you feel like using. It doesn't really matter at that point. Just to let you know, I'm about to demonstrate the single target setup. So you're gonna go Tsunami Strikes, Bubble, Riptide, Tsunami Strikes again, and then your finisher, and so on and so forth. So it's very simple. It's really good damage. You don't really gotta worry about anything much. And to even add more cheese to it, you can actually buff your strategist effect with using Talent Strike also with your single target, which is an added plus. So I would suggest trying to cheese it as much as you can. So now to demonstrate to you the multi-target setup, you want to use Tsunami Strikes, Bubble, Depth Charge, then Riptide, back into Tsunami Strikes, Depth Charge, Tsunami Strike, so on and so forth. You want to make sure your hit counter is 8 through 12 to activate Talon Strikes, and then you gotta make sure your hit counter hits 13 to activate it again, and so on and so forth. I hope you enjoyed this video on how to DPS with water. You have a great day.